Alright, what's up, guys? As always, I'm posting all these videos on YouTube. If you guys can't join at this time, the only thing that I offer whenever I'm live streaming, like directly through, my Discord and stuff, is the fact that you guys can actually ask me questions. It could be kind of like, a comprehension of what stocks we're doing, while at the same time you can ask me stuff. But whenever it goes to like YouTube, sometimes I don't read the comments if people do leave comments. So, as always, you're always welcome to reach me on my Discord. But today we're going to be breaking down Aapl and how I saw value in it, and how, we only made around $10 to $15 on a $140 investment. However, if you look at the margin of profit in the way that we're looking at percentages, we made around like a 5 to 7% on that investment. We were down around $60, so to come back on that, it's always a good thing. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and start with Aapl. What I see in Aapl. I called out Aapl I called it out yesterday, right? And the price of Aapl was around 125 and 85 cents. So I was like, okay, I know market's gonna go down on Aapl because I was looking at my indicators. I'm gonna go to the 5-minute chart. So I was like, all right, I know Apple's gonna drop. When is it gonna drop? That was what I was unaware of. So mid day yesterday, I was like, hey, Apple's been going up pretty high, already passed its past resistance. And remember when we say, hey, like it broke resistance, that means it's either gonna go up heavy or go down heavy, right? So yesterday, as I was watching it, I had an indicator here around the $124 range. And whenever I got that alert, I was like, okay, hey, this is starting to look good. It's starting to look like a good investment for an overvalued company, right? So the point of that was, let's buy puts, hold those puts, and see if it goes down, right? So I was like, all right, bet that works. So I waited a little longer as the time passed, and around like 10:30, I bought, right? We bought puts. So we were like, okay, like it wasn't doing too bad. I was maybe up like $10 in the beginning, nothing too crazy. And then this little dip right here was where we were like, okay, that's good. It's starting to look better for us, but it did the complete opposite, right? So it just kept going up all the way. If you looked at like if you were in the option play that I did call out, you would know that we were down like $60. And my call out was, we're day trading this stock regardless, right? So I didn't end up calling it out for a sell. I ended up just saying, all right, guys, we bought it, hold it. So I was analyzing the market, understanding that I knew it was going to drop. I've learned that my biggest mistake whenever I'm trading stocks is not catching the pattern at the right day. There's days that I read the patterns and I know that the market's overvalued and I know it's going to come to a drop, or it's either vice versa, right? I know the market's undervalued and I know it's going to go up. But patience is key when you trust the confidence. When you trust in yourself and you're confident enough to understand that based on your past research, you should understand what's going to happen, right? So when you do, you have nothing to worry about, right? So I was like, you know what, Aapl, I'm down $60, which was almost close to half of my investment, maybe like 30-40%, which is crazy, right? But I was confident, right? So what I did was I held. Market was going pretty down after market, and then as soon as market opened today, boom, there's the dip I was waiting for, baby. There's the dip I was waiting for. It dropped all the way from 128 at market open to 125 whenever market closed. We sold 10-15 minutes before market closed. The reason that we didn't make crazy profits was because we bought close to the same price that I expected it to hit, right? So if you see the issue here, the issue was that I called it out too early. I knew it was gonna drop, but I caught the trend around this price. So I was thinking, hey, that's a good deal because I think it's about to start dropping, but it did the opposite. We were already in and I didn't want to waste a day trade. So at the same time, we let it go up, whatever, and we broke $10 above breaking even, right? So I think the best thing whenever you're trading stocks is understanding that it's better not to lose money than to lose money. and it's better to recover your losses regardless of how much profit you remade, right? So we were down 70, we made 70 today, and that got us back to even, right? So we didn't spend any money, but we learned an experience, right? We learned that, hey, market was overbought. This is a good strategy to use the next time we see the same trend, right? So throughout, overall, we made $10, $15 depending how many contracts you were holding, and I think we sold at a perfect time. Yes, market could dip more tomorrow, but I was happy with what we had today because I didn't want the delta to affect us, lose another 20, right? So now let's go to AMC, which was the stock I called out right before market close. And it was a risky play. It was a risky play, not gonna lie. I called it out 3 minutes before market close. Reason was I'm a Texas resident. I don't know if a lot of you guys are, but Greg Abbott, which is our governor, he just said that starting I think next week, it's gonna be a mask-free state. I myself don't think that's a good thing to do. I mean, I know a lot of people are being vaccinated now, and we have enough vaccinations for people who are, infected and have been feeling the certain, if you're sick, you go to the hospital. They have enough now, people, supplies, and stuff to help you out at a higher rate than they did before. So the governor thinks that it's a good idea to, start opening everything 100%, like 100%, no masks, no more, So my first thought, popped into my head was like, hey, theaters, they're holding back right now heavy. I know AMC has been a manipulated stock, but at the same time, it has incentive to grow. It's a movie theater, like their objective is never to sell out their company and close every AMC theater. Like their objective is to grow and grow and grow, especially with all the actors that are still holding off with movies. Like there's gonna be crazy movies coming out, and we're waiting for this to go state by state. So the earlier you jump in, the faster the greater outcome you're gonna have of profit. So AMC was just a day trade. It's gonna be a trade. We're gonna sell it tomorrow. I see value in it going up. Why? Because if people are not wearing masks anymore, that means more people are gonna be able to be around each other. That means theaters are gonna open, restaurants are gonna open. So any company that you see value in that has had issues with it being limited because of the whole mask and disease, then I would say look at it these couple days. It's gonna lead going up. SPY is probably gonna start going up if more states end up taking the same action, right? So, like I said, I'm trading off news, fundamentals, and understanding how the stocks have been beforehand, right? So I knew that Apple it's a consistent stock. I'm not gonna lose heavy on it because I know that a lot of people support Apple, right? AMC, it just recently got manipulated. It went up crazy. Yes, it went down crazy, but I've been seeing that around the $7 range, it's been conservative, right? It's been pretty strong there. That's its strong support. So I'm like, hey, it's at $8.70 at the time that I bought it, right? We bought it around here. And I was like, I think it's a good opportunity to hit $9 tomorrow. I paid $120 per contract, which is super steal, right? And the margins that are given in the delta are $55 while the theta is $6. So every day you hold the contract, you're gonna lose $6, right? But every dollar increases. So if it goes from 870 to 970, I make $55, right? Which is 50% of my total investment, basically. So when you start putting the numbers together, you start understanding how conservative a play is and how you can overcome the fear of investing. That's when you're gonna know you're trading well, right? So that's my job. I'm here to help you guys, and I'm here to just continue giving my advice. We don't always make money, but when we do, we know why, right? And when we don't, we also know why. That's the point of learning, right? So yeah, guys, tomorrow morning we're gonna see what AMC is looking at. It's been consolidating heavy, right, guys? So if you look at this, straight just line. Yes, it's curving a little bit, moving a little bit, but it's a straight line around the $8 range, right? $8.50, $8.90, right? So tomorrow, it's gonna be a good day. We're gonna see. It's either gonna be market's gonna drop, it's either market's gonna drop to the $8 range, like straight bottom $8, or market's gonna go up and it's gonna hit close to the $9.50, $10 range, right? So that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for a little $50, $100 profit. Nothing heavy, but enough for us to, make money. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today. I appreciate you guys for even tuning in, listening to what I have to say, and I know this video was quite a little bit longer, but I do have it on YouTube, so you're more than welcome to always take your time, listen to what I say, and also look at the indicators, right? The news was covering all these indicators today, but set them up, momentum SMA, RSI, get the VWAP lines, get stuff that are gonna help you trade with less fear. And that's the point of, stock market, guys. So I hope you all have a great day, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you.